Howdy! PSD and its shows are mostly supported by you guys. If you like what we do, make sure to rate the podcast wherever you listen, subscribe if you haven't, share your favorite moments and episodes with friends, and check out our Patreon if you want to give us some financial support, as well as getting a little something in return, like naming an NPC for this show. All that stuff helps like you wouldn't believe. Thanks so much for everything, and we hope you enjoyed this episode of Subliminal Space.
Welcome back to Perilous Storytelling. We've seen the good, they've been a bit bad, and now it's time to get ugly. You find yourselves at the tavern. As the previous session, John Cube has walked in and talked a little bit to G. He looks G up and down after his little John Cube speech. He says, "You reckon yourself a cowboy?"
You betcha, I bet you do. Am a cowboy. Now, how about you shut your bazoo and we start getting fisticuffs on. I spit on the floor, but like instead of spit, it's like a amoeboid. It's just like part of the amoeboid. Yeah, it's just like amoeboid. So and it's just and then it like crawls back up. It crawls back up on me.
Some people love Copenhagen. Some people love Skull. Me personally, I love this slime.
I love this slime.
Colt's watching this happen and decides that, yeah, she can probably handle this, and then just powers down really quickly.
Oh, so you can take your short rest that you were talking about?
Holy shit, I hate you.
Yeah, because you were like, oh, somebody played Baldur's Gate 3 and is like, let me take a quick power nap.
Can't take a power nap.
You hear the Windows XP shutdown noise, and
I feel much better now.
And Colt is just like sitting there, staring straight forward in low power mode.
Are you actually fucking taking a short rest while I'm having my monologue? Am I boring you? I'm sorry.
John Cube walks up closer to the bar and grabs a drink that is there. It is the aforementioned cube water. He takes it, splashes it on his face, which is of course a cube. As we have stated, John Cube is a purple cube on top of a human torso with a cowboy hat on his head being a cube. He takes the cube water, splashes it on his face, and says, refreshing. You know, they put a little ranch in this, right? Well, they put a lot of ranch in me, too. You see, me and the boys, we come into town for business, pleasure, well, really whatever we want. You see, you can ask the sheriff whimpering and crying over there in the corner. We kind of control this town. Now, let me tell you something real quick. We've had a long, hard-fought journey here, and, there's freaks and critters down at the Cube Gorge that I ain't never seen before, and I don't think I'd ever see them again. So me and the boys were thinking that this is about the right time to take over this town, and if you're in my way, that might be a problem. Buster?
Listen here, fella, you gonna keep yarning the hours away with that wobbling jaw of yours, or you and your waddies gonna fucking do something about it, huh? You fucking varmint.
A reminder to the three players outside of the saloon, you can walk in at any point that you find appropriate here.
Let me tell you something, I'm gonna die standing up, no matter what. Now get that 6-shooter up and let's fucking do this.
I think Kizak's gonna enter the tavern here.
You enter the tavern while John Cube and G are having a stare down. They're just, John Cube is looking down. By the way, John Cube is like 6'10". He's a big guy.
Yeah, and I'm a small guy. I'm looking up. I'm
just doing, like looking down at him.
I'm doing that one. You know that one meme where it's like a 6 foot versus 5'11". 5'11". Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Except actually, I'm tiny.
While I'm outside, can I roll a perception check to see if there's a place to tie up my pony?
Absolutely.
I got a 13.
There's a couple little, what is it, like the little horse handles. No horses are attached to them, but you can put your Kevin on there.
I walk up to the little temp stable and I lean my Kevin on there and I say, "Now you stay here, boy, okay?
I'll be right back to get you.
They make like a bike rack, but for horses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that a bike rack for horses. That's what it's called as well.
You
It's
tie
like a
your-
hitching post. A hitching
Yes.
post.
There you go. You got it.
It's
tie
a
the lead
hitching
to it.
post.
No, it's a bike rack.
It's a bike
It's a
rack,
bu-
but for horses.
It's a buck rack, like a buck, right?
That's
Wait,
not
is
a
buck
horse.
or-
You
Not a
silly
horse.
What's a buck?
Billy.
Not a
Oh,
horse.
buck is a
What the buck?
deer
Well,
a
that's a
male
YouTube
deer.
show on YouTube.com, and you can go watch it right now.
Like the Milwaukee Bucks.
I don't have a lead to tie him up, so I just lean him against one of the little posts and hope he doesn't fall over.
Your horse comes with a kickstand. It is a bike
You know
rack.
what? Canon event. The horse has a kickstand.
Canon event. Yes.
Isn't it just a broomstick with a horse head?
It's got a kickstand.
It does,
though.
but a little kickstand pops out.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, I'm just petting and comforting Kevin.
Did we hear any of that outside?
You heard a little bit of it, like John Cube, like basically breaching his britches and
Saying he's
like
gonna take over the
talking
town.
big long dick cowboy talk at G. But of course, Colt is asleep. So.
I can actually hear everything. I'm just.
Oh
I'm
my
just
god,
in
he's
low-power
inventing
mode.
rules.
I'm not.
Yeah, well,
I'm
I
not.
hear everything,
DM, he's
but
inventing rules.
let me throw this at you because of your
that.
clownular curse, your clownular digital curse. You hear it only as clown like honks and noises.
Oh, it's actually helping me sleep.
White noise.
Listen. Let's get back to the ship. Let's get back to
Clown ASMR.
He's got a tape of clown ASMR
Yeah.
on a cassette player.
It's like really soft honks.
Well, like while this monologue is happening, of course, while John Cube is talking, those are saloon doors. You can see and hear kind of what's happening because you've arrived while John Cube. Like, just to clarify, all three of you can hear and see kind of what's happening to a degree.
All right. Kizak's probably just gonna saunter on over then, just kind of ready for anything at this point.
I tip my hat down, grab a cubular mug, drink the contents, whatever they are. I literally do not look at what the contents are, and I chug it. I put my
It's water. It's water, but it tastes like somebody's put some Hidden Valley Ranch in there. It's literally water with ranch.
on my side. I put my hands right on top of my swarm pistol, and I start walking back. I walk 20 feet away from John, and I say, "Are you ready to do this, big bug?"
yeah.
I look opposite of him. I don't look at him. Cool man don't look at bad man environment.
You just turn your back to him? Mm-hmm. You're looking at the table in front of you?
Yeah, I'm looking at the table with
Okay.
what's on the table.
I'm gonna do something, but before I do something, I want to give Sketch an opportunity, just to make sure everybody has their chance. Sketch and Fish. This monologue is happening. G and John Cube are having their stare down. What's going on with both of y'all? Because I think Kizak has placed themselves.
I am outside the bar at the double swinging doors, and I'm going to sniff any people who try to cross to make sure they're not a threat to the rest of the party.
Oh yeah, while this is happening, while this monologue is happening, some of the other cubes are slowly but surely fleeing the bar.
I am letting anyone out who goes out, but anyone who comes in, I'm going to sniff to make sure they're not a threat to this tunnel I'm guarding.
While this is going on, I'd like to slowly take myself out of my rest mode. You can hear like a computer fan that's a bit too dirty, like start coming on.
You know the Windows notification when you unplug a USB?
Yeah.
The-
Yeah, but like there's like a fan and it starts whirring.
It's like the
in the back
PS4
of my
turning
head.
on.
Yes.
Dude, I just added that sound in post, and somebody's so mad right now. They think something
I'm
plugged.
livid. I hate that so much.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Every
I'm
time
doing it.
Colt talks, there's a Discord notification sound afterwards.
Most unlistenable fucking podcast of all time.
Cost me $8 to change my eye color.
Oh my god.
John Cube, Colt has powered on. Colt sees John Cube. He pulls out his pistol. He what is it? Like he swings it around his finger and then he holsters it. He pulls out a second pistol from his side and he swings it around and then he pulls both of them out, swings them both around at the same time, points them up into the air and fires. 2 bullets fire. They hit the ceiling. They bounce off the floor. They bounce off of the walls and then they bounce back, breaking 2 mugs near Colt, but not hitting Colt. Well, if you're looking for a fight, I might be just inclined to give you one. Roll for initiative.
Can I roll for dexterity to see if I flinch or not, like a little scaredy bitch?
I mean, you could just say you flinch.
No, that's the thing. I
You
don't
don't
know
have
if
to
I
roll
wanna,
for it.
I want to roll
Can
for
I
it.
roll to breathe? What's your breathing stat?
No, because I don't know if I'm cool blooded enough or not.
I mean, if that would be like a will
Yeah, see?
save.
Wisdom.
Like a wheel?
Will.
Yeah, wisdom. It'd be will, wisdom. Basically, that'd be like are you shaken by that?
I am so shaken. I'm shitting. The moment those two fucking mugs explode, I just go.
You rolled a 6.
My fucking slimy stalagmites start fucking.
Really,
up.
take an inspiration point, but roll for disadvantage on initiative.
Yeah, I'm down for that. All right, everybody say your initiatives. I got a 7.
11.
I got a 14.
12.
5.
Combat has begun. First up, one of the cubes by the door has decided to walk outside, and they have decided to try to attack Fish, I guess. AC. What's Fish's AC? Just so I know.
13.
Okay. They pull out a pistol. The pistol. It's like an old Western style revolver, and they fire it at Fish. They hit, dealing 4 damage.
Okay.
Now it is John Cube is now going to attack. He is ensconced. He is angry at G. So of course G is going to be the first target for John Cube's menacing revolt here.
Oh, by the way, just saying, I did not. I'm still looking at the table.
You are still looking at the table. John Cube does his.
Just be sure to give me as many disadvantages as possible. Like I'm just making sure you know.
Quite sure my arm hasn't grown back yet.
It hasn't.
I have other good arms.
What is G's AC?
12.
12. Okay, just making sure. Yep. John Cube, once again, he rolls his revolvers in a very familiar pattern to gamers out there, and then fires twice into the air once again.
He's doing the Johnny thing from Gilstee's gear.
Roll a dex save.
Alrighty.
With disadvantage.
Yuppie. Oh! 23!
Or
Oh, wait, 22. 22.
Yeah.
Sorry. Dang. Let's go.
John Cube fires 3 times into the air, the bullets ricocheting across the tavern. All 3 of them miss you.
Wait, no. Can I do it? Can they hit me, but I do holes in my body so they like...
Yeah, they hit you, but the second they're about to hit you, your amoeboid shapeshifting takes over and you make holes that are specifically bullet-shaped, and the bullets fly through the holes.
I turn my head around and I just go, you ain't ready for this, varmint.
And then he takes another shot at you. It is
God, I really hope it hits me in the face. Holy shit.
It is a crit. It is.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh shit. Wait, so I do a dexterity again?
No, this time he just pulls his
me.
guns down and he just normal attack. He fires his pistol at you. It is 6 damage.
6 damage?
Yes.
Dang.
I mean, it could have been more, but I gave them normal gun. I gave them, they're not laser pistols. They're old style revolvers. So instead of like 2d6, like how some of the system makes the radiant laser weapons 2d6, it's 1d6.
Yeah, god damn. That's like almost half my health.
John Cube ends his turn by jumping over the bar and grabbing the bartender in one hand. It is now Kizok's turn.
All right. Kizok's in business mode now. He's going to run up to the bar and is going to... So John Cube's got the bartender, right?
Yes.
He's just going to swing at the other cube that was sitting at the bar with his axe. If I
one of the
this.
cube boys.
That's a crit, by the way.
Yeah. You slam down with your battle axe, cleaving that cube in half. As you cleave him in half, you hear a slight, and then the cube dissipates and disappears. It is dead. You have killed it.
Kizok's immediately going to turn his attention towards John Cube, and I'm going to use my Warden's Mark on him. If it's within 5 feet of me, it has disadvantage on an attack that doesn't target me. Yeah, he's not within 5 feet, but I'm still using it on him. And that goes for a minute. That's my turn.
Fish, it is now your turn.
I turn around to the cube who just shot me and I say,
"You almost hit my horse."
And I take a step forward and punch him square in the face with my ballistic gloves. It's 18.
It's a hit.
4.
You punch the cube square in the flat face. If he was a human being, he'd probably have a bloody nose and say something like, "What in tarnation?" But instead he's a cube and he says, "What in tarnation?"
He has a cubic pain.
That is my turn.
Okie dokie. All right. Well, we're going to move on to the next cube here. This gentleman is going to move up 1, 2, 3. We're going to move him there. And then he's going to fire at Kizak. What is Kizak's AC?
Kizak's got a fat 18 AC. We love shields.
Damn.
He fires the cube revolver at you, but it just scatters across the surface of your armor, missing completely and whizzing past behind you. And that is his turn. Now, Colt, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm surveying. So John Cube's got the bartender, like is holding the bartender hostage. I want to spin on the spot to look towards John Cube, and I'm going to level my revolver at the arm of John Cube, who is holding the hostage, the one that he's holding the hostage with.
The bartender, yep.
The bartender. And I am going to fire at him, aiming for the arm, because I'm going to use a risk dice if it hits. Oh, God. I rolled a 9. 9 to
It
hit.
is a miss.
Damn. So my shot just goes wide. I would like to attempt, if possible, to kick the stool that's next to me at the across the floor at the cube that's across from me.
Do you want to kick the stool at him?
Yeah.
How many actions per turn per combat? Is that allowed?
Would that be a bonus action or no?
Can your character do that?
Probably not.
The Baldur's Gate 3 poisoning is beginning. It's fucking starting. Is that I guess that's like a shove of a chair.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's allowed.
Right.
It's not allowed.
Yeah, this
Don't
is
allow
Baldur's
it.
Gate stuff.
Shoving
yeah.
objects.
Anyway, my
This
my
fucking
magnus
guy.
is now overheating in my hand, and I won't be able to use it for a turn, so I'm just like fucking cooling it down, I guess.
That would be so like to kick the stool. That'd be a throw, and as a throw, that'd be a major action. That'd be a combat action. So
That's fine.
Okay, are you gonna move any? You still have movement.
No, I'm gonna stay in place. Maybe I'll jump over the bar to face John more closely.
Oh man, you guys are getting so close to them, and I'm so ready to throw bombs because that's all I have.
He's got a hostage.
Yeah, wait.
The white ones are the good guys.
Yeah.
Oh. This could be bad. I shouldn't do that.
All right. Next up is G's turn.
Damn! Why are you right there? You're like right. Son of a bitch.
Hey, I'm a tough son
Are
of a bitch.
you sure you want me to?
I built this character to be a tough son of a bitch.
You want me to throw this bomb and it explode like right where you are?
It'd be kind of tight.
You want to do?
Hey,
You know what? You sure?
tough SOB. Just don't kill the hostage.
I can definitely throw it there. If I don't fuck up. G, with his hand hovering over his swarm pistol, quickly moves out of the way, grabs a laughing gas bomb, and throws it in a position where hopefully it will not land and kill people and hurt good people. I throw a laughing gas bomb. Hi-ya! Son of a bitch. I rolled a 4.
Okay.
It's gonna explode. It has to explode. So what happens then? Oh, I just realized I don't actually have laughing gas bombs. Sorry, I used a plasma bomb.
Trying to use shit you don't even got.
I'm sorry. I never work with characters with resources. I meant to say plasma bomb. I'm sorry.
You just put in fart gas, not.
Oh, dang it!
God, it's
Hey,
smelly.
you!
I don't like this direction.
There's a slime bomb too.
You just Nickelodeon slimed John
Oh,
Q.
gack those bitches.
Yeah, you throw the bomb, it harmlessly lands in a cup of ranch water and then explodes, foaming the ranch water over the top. Lands directly on the barrel in the corner of the saloon and then just...
Wow, like one of those like vinegar and carbon.
Yeah, it's like a volcano. Like a science project. It just foams up and explodes.
I meant to do that.
All right, Sketch, it is your turn.
I am going to murder the cube that's right by the door. I am stepping towards it and attacking with claws. Does a 15 hit?
Yes, a 15 will hit. Roll for damage.
10 damage.
Oh.
You slash your claws at the cube, and they suddenly get stuck into the cube, and then it begins to glow, and it shatters around your claws after they get stuck in and disappear with a...
I am happy the cube is dead because I only have the one good hand.
That's
This motherfucker, another one of the cube boys is riding again here. And, well, he is looking at Kizak mighty interestingly. Big Bug scary, so he fired gun at Big Bug. That's a crit.
Oh my god.
It is 6 damage to Kizak.
6 damage. We're good. We're out here.
Use his movement to move back, taking cover now. All right, the last cube boy is going to move outside to avenge his fallen comrade. He's going to come outside right in between Fish and Sketch, and he is going to pull out, not a gun, a big cowboy knife.
Whoa.
You can tell it's a big cowboy knife because it's like a big hunting knife, but it says cowboy on both sides.
Oh no.
Then he is going to stab at Sketch. 19 hit.
Oh shit! Yes, it will.
19 hits. The cube stabs at you with a cowboy knife, dealing 4 damage. That cube is dead, so we skip that, and it is John Cube's turn. John Cube, he releases the bartender as a hostage, and then points his guns, 2 of his dual-wield revolvers, he points them over the cube bartender directly towards Colt. He's going to be rolling at disadvantage here. What is Colt's AC?
AC is 16.
He fires his 2 shots, and then he misses. He will, however, use a moment to disengage and move 6 squares back out in front of the bar here. So he is right next to his other cube companion, who is one of the 3 cube boys who is still alive on the field. That will end John Cube's turn. Kizak, It is your turn.
Now that he's out from behind the bar, Kizak's just going to get in there. I'm going to swing my battle axe at John Cube. Hey, does a 24 hit?
Yeah. You slam your battle axe into John Cube, cutting a bit off of his hat and also slicing a little bit of a corner off of his cube head. The cube head starts bleeding.
That's my whole turn.
Alrighty. Fish, it is now your turn.
Having an identical looking cube standing in the same place, I say,
You almost shot my horse.
and I punch him again with my ballistic gloves. It's a 21 hit.
The 21 does in fact hit.
4 damage.
Bless your heart. You hit him with your ballistic glove, and you deal 4 whole damage. Once again, the cube says, "What in tarnation?" Deja vu.
I like to think it's the same recording. They only have one.
The cube next to Kizak and John Cube that is still alive is going to drop his revolver and pull out yet another cowboy knife.
Shit.
And it's a crit. Deals 4 damage. He points the cowboy knife at you and just slides it through your armor, stabbing you thusly in the chest, pulling it out with a bunch of bug blood. You know what? Actually, no. Let me reverse that. Scratch that. Reverse it. He just straight up cuts off one of your legs.
Oh my god, all the way off. All right. I got 3 more.
Dealing 4 damage. And now, it is Colt's turn.
Sweet. All right. I am going to take the repeater off the sling on my back, and I want to like rest that on the bar table to aim across at the cube that is behind this one.
Do you want to? Okay, thank you for marking them. Yep, the cube that just attacked Kizak.
Yeah, the cube that just attacked Kizak, because it's the one directly in my line of sight. And I'm gonna fire at him with my repeater. I roll a 7.
The bullet whizzes by the cube, breaking through the glass and hitting old Mrs. Cutter outside, killing her immediately.
Okay, never mind.
You've just killed an old woman. How does it feel? Do you want to end your turn on that, killing an old woman?
I want to go into contemplative mode. Where
Contemplative.
I would like to reflect.
You would like
on
to
my
think
decisions.
about what you've just done.
Yes. I will analyze it based on past deeds to rank it from best to worst in terms of see where it places.
Sorting algorithm?
Yeah.
Gotta sort out these emotions. They are complex.
That old lady cube was just walking her tumbleweeds outside on 3 long leashes, and now she's dead. The tumbleweeds are whimpering next to her prone, dead cube body. Does this
Oh
end
my
your turn?
god.
Wow.
Shouldn't have been walking out
Does
there.
the cube deflate?
It does not, and there is blood pouring out of the hole.
Oh god.
Yeah, I plan how I'm going to blame this on the bartender who was next to me.
You ruined your shot.
True. Bumped me.
All right, does that end your turn?
Yeah, that ends my turn.
All right.
You have such a bad track record of like collateral damage. It's kind of impressive.
All right, this cube is dead, so it is now time for G.
Okay, this time I'm fully turned around and I'm not gonna throw a bomb behind me like a jackass. I grab a normal bomb. Do I? What do I go? Plasma bomb or normal bomb? You know, like what am I feeling? Plasma, normal. Let's go plasma. Plasma can do more damage. So I throw my plasma bomb. I'm sorry, but it's going to be right where Kizak is because that's the best chance I have of like hurting the others. And as I throw the bomb, G says, "Eat this, inferior life form." And as he says it, he looks directly in the eyes of Kizak.
Kizak's looking
Jesus.
Reminder though for the plasma bomb.
Yes.
That it acts like a halo plasma grenade.
It does.
So it's more about sticking it to a creature.
Oh, in that case, I throw it where John is.
Roll your attack.
That's a 15.
Okay, it does hit.
Does it stick?
It does stick.
Ooh.
Throw your damage. You're going to be damaging John Cube, Kizak, and the other cube. They are within the radius.
Well, the other two cubes. There you go. So that's my turn, but it explodes at the end of his turn.
Could have let Kizak run away first, but
can't.
Oh, I mean, if he can figure out that he can run, it's
No,
not stuck
John
on
Cube
him.
goes first.
Yeah, John Cube goes first.
I mean, you should have planned that ahead of time.
You should have.
you're the one who
This
threw the
is
bomb.
You're the one who threw the bomb. Yeah.
This is not G's. Inferior creatures are in the way. Inferior creatures get hit.
Inferior creatures.
I'm in genuine danger now, actually, because you didn't do this before. I got hit with 2 crits before you. After you.
Don't worry, it's just plasma.
Colt starts putting G's decision making into his bad person algorithm and decides to rate it against his own actions of killing Miss Cutter.
Oh, great. Now I'm part of the moral machine.
All right, Sketch, it is now your turn.
I am happy about my victory, but there's another fucking cube right in front of me. So I immediately raise the same hand and go to swipe at the cube that's there as well, who has already done damage to me, and this is my vengeance if it hits. Will a 22 hit?
That's a hit.
6 damage.
Oh my god. You scratch your claws at this cube, and you somehow punch directly through it, leaving a stomach plug of cube meat behind him, a hole inside of this cube. The cube then and disappears and dies. Another cube dead. Great job, boys. Wonderful, wonderful cube death here. This cube who is taking cover is going to aim at Colt behind the bar and fire a revolver. Does a 19 hit?
Let me expend a risk dice.
Yeah?
I rolled a 4. So no, because that makes my AC 20.
All right, that is
So
a miss.
I make it by the skin of my teeth.
The revolver bullet fires and just smacks harmlessly into the bar behind you.
Like skims past my cheek.
It just whizzes past. It's now John Cube's turn. John Cube has noticed the sticky bomb on his body. He has noticed a glowing orb of plasma, and he holsters his pistols and reaches out to grapple Kizak.
Fat fucking chance. Is that a athletics check?
You roll your athletics check. We'll see what happens here.
Uh-oh. I rolled an 8, and that's with a +6.
Oh,
He
boy.
attempts to grapple you. I rolled a 3. So he attempts to grapple you, and he completely... It's like, you know when a Scooby-Doo monster tries to grab, like, Shaggy or Scooby, and he, like, slowly... and then he misses completely? It's just like that.
Awesome.
Not even able to grab a 7-foot bug standing right in front of you.
It's just silly.
Now, how much damage is that going to do? Because that is his turn. His grapple attempt has failed. That is his action. So how much damage is that going to do, Billy?
Let me roll damage. It's radiant damage, and it's 1d10. Oh my god. It's a 10.
So
it's
that's
10 damage.
That's the AoE, right?
Yeah.
So Kizak the Cube and John Cube will all take 10 damage, right? And then he takes bonus damage, right?
Yeah, this was a bad idea. Oh my god, I might kill Kizak.
Kizak's still standing.
Really? How fucking...
He's a tough...
What the hell? How strong are you?
The bomb explodes, dealing damage to John Cube, Kizak, and the other cube. It has killed the other cube that is within the radius of the bomb. It has dealt damage to Kizak. There's bonus damage involved in this, right?
It's equal to the proficiency bonus, which is a +2.
Okay, so John Cube takes a total of 12 damage. You have killed another cube. So let me take another 2 damage off of John Cube after the 10.
Maybe that wasn't such a bad idea. Dang.
You did
Don't do it again.
Yeah,
I actually thought I killed you.
Worked out.
it is now Kizak's turn.
Kizak's pretty pissed about A, the missing leg, and B, trying to grab him.
Oh, by the way, it like blew off some of your ancillary limbs as well. The bomb definitely it sheared off half of your face. Like, you are sitting there looking like that Breaking Bad scene when that guy walks out of the chicken restaurant.
Is the helmet still fairly intact?
The helmet is still intact. It just is singed to shit. It is.
It's
All
fine,
right.
Bugs. It's fine. You're kind. They regenerate.
Yeah, luckily you have a chitinous
24
fiber.
hours.
Yeah.
I do got chitinous fiber. Gizak is gonna pull the his helm down a little more to cover up that face and just swing his axe down as hard as he can towards John.
You look
Cube.
like Mortal Kombat meat.
Fat rolls 23.
That is
Does
a
that hit?
7. That
Oh
is
my
a hit.
God.
You slam your axe down at John Cube, shearing off one of his revolvers, dropping it to the floor, and also dealing a fat amount of damage to his body, which is bleeding fat blood.
I'm gonna. You know what? No, he's already got the warden's mark on him for another couple turns, so I don't need to do anything. I'm just gonna keep standing tough.
Coolio. It is that your turn?
That's my whole turn. We love martial classes.
Fish, it is now your turn.
I am going to walk up to Colt. No, sorry, not Colt. Kizog. No, not Sketch.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's a lot of names.
We did it. We kept Kevin safe. Thank you for your assistance.
Did well defend entrance, none come in.
Can I treat you to a drink inside?
And I begin to walk indoors.
I will partake in refreshment.
What the fuck?
Is that your turn? Is just to walk inside?
Yeah.
You don't have any ranged weapons, do you?
I do have one, but I'm also outside. I need to enter.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. I mean, entering its saloon doors, so it doesn't need to be an action to enter. You walk in and you can still have an action. Because the saloon doors is just unimpeded. You just walk in.
I mean, I guess I really don't even know there's combat going on.
From all the death and violence, you don't know the guy
A
cowering
fish.
behind the corner?
Kizak's dire shape.
Can I roll perception?
Well, passive perception. You know there's a fight going on.
I got a 13, yeah. I look around and go,
We have fun here.
What kind of party is this?
Yeah, we have fun here.
A murder party?
and I pull out my blitz cannon and shoot the guy in the cowboy hat.
I just take out my fucking cannon. You know how it is.
What's the range on that? By the way, do you
Ooh,
have it
I think
down?
it's actually only 30. I guess I'll roll with disadvantage.
I mean, I was just going to take that roll that you rolled because you rolled a 27, so it would be a 7. But yeah, if you want the confusion, you know what? I'm gonna be a benevolent DM. You can re-roll that attack roll.
Okay, yeah, because I didn't roll it with the intent of rolling with disadvantage. I'll do that again.
What?
There we go. That's better.
It misses.
Oh, well.
Do I unfortunately hit anyone?
No, it just scatters harmlessly at the back of the bar, dropping a really expensive bottle of wine, it seems, and it shatters to the ground. It's heartbreaking.
God.
All that
Yeah,
wine
shit.
lost. That cube wine, gone.
My bad. I hope there wasn't ranch in there.
There wasn't.
Oh, that's the only thing with no ranch.
Yeah,
That's my turn.
It was incredibly good wine. All right,
Oh,
let's
gosh.
see who is moofting now. That guy's dead, so it's gonna be Colt turn.
My Magnus is just finished overheating, and my processing on who's the least moral person is done. So I'm going to swing over, or like slide over the bar, and as I do, I want to aim at the last. Is that the last cube alive? Yes.
Yep.
The last non-John cube alive. I'm gonna make a athletics check or something, or acrobatics.
You just slide over the bar. I mean, that's just
Okay,
this
cool.
is combat. So
Easy.
I'm not only if you want to.
Oh, you should do a backflip.
How cool do you want to be sliding over the bar? Because if you get a 1, I'm gonna count it as failed, and you're gonna go prone. I'm just gonna be 100% honest.
Be cool. Be cool.
Be like
do
Max
the cool
Payne.
thing.
I rolled an 18.
Do the cool thing.
You rolled an 18. You slide over the bar,
I'm doing
knocking
the
all the
Max
glasses
Payne.
over, and it feels like Max Payne. You slow
Yeah.
down like a.
And then I'm gonna aim Magnus at the reigning thing, and I rolled a crit.
You got a critical
You
hit.
finally hit.
Damn.
Oh, that was fucking awesome. Holy shit, you
so-
rolled 2 20s. Holy fuck.
So 8, and then I get to roll another die of damage because of my duelist. I assume I'm exceeding the AC by 5. If I
Yeah,
roll
by a
20.
lot.
Yeah. Okay. 15 damage.
You obliterate that cube. It is like when a Dragon Ball Z character
God.
uses a beam attack on a civilian, just as he disappears in a cloud of beam.
Goddamn.
Yeah, you've pulped that cube. That's crazy that you
I am.
pulped yet another cube. That was the, you know what? Fuck it. That was the shop owner's son.
He took up a
did
life
that
of
to that
crime
guy's
because
son, too.
I ruined his dad's small business. He had to pay. No.
That took like no time.
My uncertainty about Colt is now rising to existential fear.
Oh God.
I do not fully understand what
Somebody
I've
needs
seen.
to give Colt a gun safety course. Always know what's behind your target. That's like rule 3.
I love how everybody does crazy, stupid actions that have no repercussions, but Cole is just destroying lives and seeing the effects in real time.
Crazy, stupid actions with no repercussions. Kizak's face is half blown
Go
off.
meet your god, Cube.
It literally will fix itself.
I'm literally almost dead.
So is John Cubeman.
Alright, that's my turn. I holster Magnus. I do like a little spin as it's overheating and then put it back into its holster.
Okay, let's see. All the ancillary cubes are dead, so we're back to G.
Me turn. Is that too close? No, it's not. I get close enough to shoot him. Right here. I grab my swarm pistol and I just start shooting at him. Pew pew.
Start blasting!
Bam! That's an 11.
That's a miss. The swarm pistol fires harmlessly through the window.
And now...
Hitting Grary, it travels far. It hits Grary in
Great.
the knee at the stable.
Great. And now my gun... And now it's overheating because I used it. That's awesome. So, I run back. Wait, can I?
No,
Wait,
you used your movement and your action.
Oh, I did! Shit! Oh, damn it!
Yeah, you're right there.
I'm stuck there. Yeah, I'm right there. I fucked up.
All right.
It's good. It's fine.
Sketch, it is now your turn.
I've come in, besides my fish friend, seeing Colt obliterate one of the cubes. I'm very fucking distressed now. I am now screeching and charging one of the cubes.
They're all dead.
The last cube.
It's just John
Cube.
Cube
they're-
now.
Yeah.
I am running towards that cube.
Oh, you're running towards the piano player?
Yes, I'm running towards the piano playing cube.
No! No, that's not one of them.
I have dashed up to it, and that's my turn. I have not attacked yet.
This took a turn.
Has the piano player been playing a jaunty tune?
He's been playing the whole time like
No.
the second that he sees Sketch running towards him, he starts playing Megalovania. Fucking.
No, he does not. No, he does not.
He's playing a copyright-free version of Megalovania. Welcome to the Bone Zone.
He plays a
Oh, we love the entertainer.
Nice. He's playing the Westworld theme.
All right, and that is Sketch's turn.
Yes.
Okay, we move on to John Cube because all the other cubes are dead.
All my cubes are dead.
John Cube, blasted, blown up. He's gonna and pull out his last revolver, and he's going to fire it up into the air. 3 shots. Bang, bang. They ricochet around the room, breaking shit as they go, and they hit 3 different targets, or attempt to hit 3 different targets. Brendan, you gotta stop getting criticals. Okay.
That's not good.
Hitting Colt, Sketch, and Fish.
Damn.
That is 4 damage to each.
Damn.
And that will end his turn. Kizak. Nobody's dead, right? That didn't kill anybody?
Nope.
No.
Okay, good.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Kizak is just gonna lift his axe clean over his head, and it's coming straight down this time, and it's not gonna hit shit because I rolled a 1.
John Cube smoothly avoids it. He's
All right. Hey, that was my whole turn. I love martial classes.
all right. Fish, it is your turn.
I saunter forward 2 more steps, stand on this table, and aim down now that I have the high ground on Cowboy Man. I don't know his name. I've never met this guy. Fuck.
That's a miss. The blitz cannon fires across the back of the bar, breaking yet another expensive bottle of wine. The bartender looks at you mad. If a cube could be mad, imagine he's looking at you a little bit pissed.
I was too wobbly on this table. It's unstable. I blame the bartender. I'm going to go talk to him next turn.
Colt, it is now your turn.
I am going to expend another risk dice to do a dodge roll, which reloads my gun and as a bonus action, doesn't provoke opportunity attacks and allows me to get over difficult terrain. So that's a save, so I have to roll for it, which is a 1d8. I rolled a 3, and I'm going to dodge roll over towards John Cube and reload my Magnus. And even though it's still overheating and unusable, I'm going to aim it at his temple. You need to surrender here now. All your friends are dead.
Do you want to roll intimidation or a check for that?
I rolled a 5.
If a cube could sneer, John Cube would sneer at you. Not any time likely. I can still take all of y'all.
I end my turn there.
All right, it is now G's turn.
Alrighty. So, can't use my blaster because it's overheated. Can't use my bomb because I feel like I'm gonna kill somebody. What do? I guess I'll fit up my fucking void shackles and get some fisticuffs going. Classic cowboy move in a bar tavern. All right, I can move there. So I move up real close to John, bad guy, and I'm going to start fucking punching him with my void shackles. How is he? Is he like in a bad state?
He is not yet bloodied.
Not yet bloodied? I'm going to use my void shackles. Let's go. 18.
Take it, make it. It's a hit.
Ha 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 ha! 1d4 necrotic. Bang! That's a 3 necrotic damage.
All right, you hit him with your void shackles and deal some funny little damage to the guy. Punch him right in the gut. You know what? No, he's looking at Kizak. You punch him right in the butt, right in the turd cutter.
Right in the tishy.
Right in the turd cutter, right between the cheeks.
Do not call that a turd cutter. That's
Jesus.
disgusting. God, you're awful.
Hey, is that your turn?
Yeah, it's my fucking turn.
It's Sketch's turn.
Turd cutter.
I begin my attack on the piano player.
Jesus.
Oh, fuck, right.
Oh yeah, we should have stopped him from doing that.
You're the one over, man.
I roll an 8 to hit the piano player.
You miss, and your claws hit the piano. He like deftly avoids it, and then your claws land on the piano, playing like somebody like a toddler smashing the keys.
I like to think he accidentally just did something gorgeous.
You accidentally played the first note from the Black Parade.
That is my turn, I guess. I have attacked a piano.
John Cube's turn. He is going to drop his revolvers, and he pulls out the biggest cowboy knife you've ever seen, holding it with two hands.
It's a sword that says cowboy on it.
It's a big. Okay, so imagine you're in like a video game development program, and you take a knife and you upscale it times like 5.
Wait, the blade part? Or
No, the
just,
whole
like,
knife.
whole
Like he's
thing?
holding the hilt. Even the hilt is large.
Okay.
Wait, does he have hands? Like, how's this?
Yeah, he's a human body with a cube
Okay.
on
He's
top.
a human with a cube head.
on top?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so is
How
it
could you
like
forget?
it's just giant in his fucking hand?
It's huge in his hands, and he's going to cleave it at Colt and Kizak.
It's gonna be disadvantaged against Colt because I got Warden's Mark on him still.
True. All right, it's a 3 on Colt, 13 on Kizak.
Does not hit.
Does not hit.
Damn.
We both jump over it.
Nice little 2 unwieldy.
Hey, that's a big cowboy knife. All right, well, Kizak, it's your time to shine.
All right, gonna do something crazy here. I'm gonna swing the battle axe again. That's an 11.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. That's unfortunate. That's my whole turn again, guys.
Oh my god.
You
right.
could not fathom the joy of rolling 2 dice per turn.
I literally am.
All right, Fish, it's your turn.
I am going to step off of the table and look underneath and check if it's level.
He's not a fighter.
There is a book under one of the table legs, keeping it level.
Oh my god.
I look up and I intensely stare at the bartender who once stared at me.
He looks back and he's just like, he's still perceiving, even though it is a flat cube with no surface, you can still perceive the animosity the bartender is giving you for destroying some of his precious wine.
I stomp up to the front of the bar and just continuously lock eyes with him.
Can you move that far? Did you just dash?
Yep.
You dash?
Okay, you just dash. You dash to meet the bartender. Oh, you don't even need to dash, yeah.
Yeah.
You can just walk.
I stomped, and that is going to be my. Can I roll intimidation?
I mean, yeah, you haven't had like an action.
You gotta intimidate him though. You
I got
gotta
a
actually
9.
say something.
Oh no, he's just intimidated by my walk and not releasing eye contact.
You're gonna move like that one Russian cartoon where it's like the brum, 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 brum.
Oh, Dr. Livingston?
Yeah.
Love Treasure Island.
And that is my turn.
Okie dokie. Colt, it's your turn now.
All right, with the Magnus now finished overheating, it's cooled back down, and I'm still aiming it at John's head. I'm going to do like a backwards dodge roll onto the table behind me to like stand on the table.
Are you going to use a movement action, or are you going to use one of your risk dice to actually dodge
I'm
roll?
using my risk dice to
Okay.
dodge roll.
Making sure, because he has a melee action, so you want to disengage properly. Otherwise, attack of opportunity.
Yeah, so the dodge roll doesn't get me out.
It doesn't proc
Right.
attack of opportunity, basically.
Yeah.
Got it.
Sweet. And I reload my gun again, even though it's a laser gun, doesn't need reloading. It's just for effect. And I'm like tiptoeing on the table, and I aim it back down at John.
Did you have to roll for your dodge roll? Like you had to expend a risk die?
Yes, it's 1d8. I think I just expend it. I don't know if I roll
Okay,
it.
all right. We'll just say, yeah, you disengage, you dodge, roll away. Okay, yeah.
I rolled a 17 to hit.
That is a miss.
Miss. Damn.
And the shot skids. It just penetrates through the back of the bar.
Damn.
You hear like a Wilhelm scream.
Oh, another
You've
one.
killed again.
Is it the bartender this
You
time?
have
Wait, I
killed
rolled
again.
17 and
No,
I still
it pierces back. It pierces through the back of the bar. Leaving a hole
someone
in the middle
not
of
even in the bar. Like
Yeah,
someone
someone
just walking
outside
by.
of the bar. Just a random passing cube civilian.
Oh, they're not dead. All right, that's good.
That's your turn. G, it is your turn now.
All right. Well, my weapon is not overheated anymore. How can you miss a point blank like blaster shot? Come on. I rolled that shit. That's a 12.
That is a 12. That is a miss.
Oh my God.
It just skids harmlessly off the back of the wall.
Not even advantage for being literally
No,
point
you take
blank.
disadvantage for being point blank.
Disadvantage from being point blank.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's a
didn't
ranged weapon.
It's a ranged
Too
weapon,
close.
so you will take disadvantage.
Oh, even when I have it on his temple.
It does not matter. It is
Doesn't.
close by, so
Yeah.
he has more time to react.
And he can move it away
I
from
guess
himself. That's
Yeah.
kind of how they get that, because you could push the gun away from
I
you.
see. Well, I'm useless. That's my turn.
Okay, Sketch, it is now your turn.
I look back from the piano to see there is commotion around John Cube. I run over and decide to take my ire out on him instead. And can I move over the dead cube?
Yeah, when they die,
I'm assuming they
dissipate.
dissipated out. Yeah, I figured that much.
Yeah, so I will just move them for simplicity. I'll move them to the corner of the map because when they die, they just disappear.
I swipe at John Cube. I roll a 23 to hit John Cube.
That is a hit.
And I roll 11 damage.
Oh, swiping down onto John Cube, your claws pierce through his cowboy armor, ripping his cape off, and it comes with your claw, leaving a big trail of bloody scratches on his less cubular flesh. Let's see. I gotta do math. I need a big pizza. There we go. All right. And he is confirmed bloodied.
Ooh.
However, since it is now his turn, he is going to aim the cowboy knife directly towards Sketch and do a big swing.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Still marked.
Still marked, so he's going to swing with disadvantage with the big cowboy knife. What is Sketch's AC?
12.
It is a miss. He misses with the big cowboy knife. It lands on the floor of the bar. It shudders as it misses too. It's like a big,
Damn.
and it is back to Kizak.
It's the axe again.
What's the axe
I don't know why
again?
we had. I don't know why we had to worry about it. It's a 15.
That's a miss.
That's tough. Hey, my turn's over, guys.
God Lord, our turns have been just real nothing.
Real rancid on John Cube here. This is
Good
giving me
Lord.
perfect intel though. This is exactly what I needed.
Intel data, if you
Yeah,
will.
this is giving me combat data, the combat data I need. Fish, it is now your turn.
I slam my fist on the bar table.
Mr. Bartender, your wobbly tables made me miss my shot. I need
my God.
no, 2 tall glasses of water, double shot of ranch on the house.
Persuasion.
Hey, Corey, what'd you roll?
Not one,
Oh.
baby.
The bartender has entered combat.
He's so pissed.
He is so pissed, he grabs a bottle of alcohol off the wall.
Oh my God.
And he has now entered combat.
Oh. I mean, I'm not going to attack him because he hasn't attacked me, so that's my turn.
I mean, also persuasion was your turn anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Man, we're really terrible at this combat thing, huh?
I'm doing
We were
great.
down to 1 enemy. We now have 2.
Okay, so it's Fish's turn. Colt, it is now your turn.
I mean, it's just
Yeah, it's my turn.
Yeah.
What's the distance from me into that bartender? 25 feet.
Here I go, killing again.
why would you start? You don't even know why he decided to get into combat, and you're just going off on him.
You just heard a bottle break.
The bottle did not break. He
I'm
just
just kidding.
holds the bottle threateningly.
No,
Hey,
he
I
broke the
just
bottle
wanna
on the
know
back
the
wall.
range.
The bartender broke the bottle on the back wall. Now he's holding. Now he's holding. I mean, it's just hovering in the air in front of him. Just to reinterpret here.
Yeah.
Anytime a cube is using an object, it's just hovering in the air in front of them. So it's just a broken bottle hovering in front
Yeah,
of this cube
obviously,
bartender.
it's Cube- it's cube logic.
John Cube's got a whole body.
Please, it's cube logic.
He's got a whole body.
I judged the distance between me and the bartender, noticing Fish started engaging. I'm going to kneel with my repeater on the table and aim at the bartender. I rolled a 17.
Of course, you're gonna hit the bartender.
Okay, cool.
He's a bartender. He doesn't even have AC, does he?
Does 5 radiant damage.
He's dead. You just killed him.
Oh my god, what's your fucking problem?
Damn.
I thought I was the bad guy.
You fire your repeater at the bartender, and he just.
Should have got me those drinks.
We're the real
Sweet.
monsters.
I do a thumbs up towards Fish.
I do a fin up.
G, it is your turn now.
Oh man, I don't have anything to do. I don't have a pistol, so I'm gonna fucking void shackle this guy. It's a 2.
That's a miss.
We're in there.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Sketch, it's your turn now.
How the fuck has he survived this round?
Because we keep missing.
Everybody keeps missing, yeah.
I'm not gonna miss next time.
I don't know. Colt hit.
Yeah, I hit.
I take another swipe
Thinking
at John
enemies.
Cube. Does a 24 hit him?
It's a hit.
9 damage.
Oh, yeah, you rip his cowboy head off and rake your claws along the tubular surface, leaving deep gouges of blood.
Why do the cubes bleed?
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
If you cut one open, is it like they have like all the internals you would imagine a humanoid have, but in a cube, like condensed?
I have a lot of Eternals, especially Kingo.
I don't. Okay.
Okay, so that's Sketch's turn. John Cube is still alive. John Cube's gonna swipe his big cowboy knife at G.
Disadvantage.
Oh, man, I could die.
This is his. No, it's fine. He's got disadvantage last turn.
It's a 1.
And
It's
then
a crit fail.
Warden mark wears out. Let's fucking get
He
it.
falls on his butt.
Yeah, he fall down on he butt on the ground.
He fall down on his turd.
He do not fall down on he
Sure,
butt.
what-
But he
Damn
does
it.
whiff
I was about to say.
completely.
I was like, I'm about to have advantage.
Dude, I was about to hit him like I was about to swing my battle axe like a driver.
You were gonna golf him out of the saloon.
Oh, I was gonna golf his head clean off.
His cube.
Sorry, his cube.
Cube golf.
Axe time?
Yeah.
Axe time. It hits.
It's a hit.
23. 8
Oh my
slashing.
god.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
That's the whole turn. Also, he doesn't have the warden's mark.
This motherfucker absolutely don't know how the fuck he is standing. It is now Fish's turn.
I am going to hop over the bar and start making everyone in my party a drink of water and ranch.
Yummy.
I also look at the bartender and I say,
It's a cube world out there, man.
and I begin concocting my cocktails.
All right, fair. That's your turn.
Yeah, this is 13 on the medicine check.
That's some pretty good ranch dress. That's some pretty good ranch deliciousness right there. Colt.
John Cube's taking a bit of damage now. Listen here, John, was it? This is your last chance. We might not be well liked in this town after this, but I feel like if we take you in, maybe it can work out a little bit better for all of us. What do you say?
It's fine. They're not real.
Do you want me to roll intimidation for that?
Intimidation, yeah.
I rolled a 14 on intimidation.
Bite me.
All right.
not intimidate.
I level Magnus at him, and I fire. I rolled a 16.
It misses. And he laughs as it misses too, as it whizzes by him. You have a chance to be a hero here, G.
Yeah. I'm gonna fucking punch him with my void shackles that only do 1d4. Gaya! That's a 18.
That's a hit.
Hiya! 3 damage.
You punch with your void shackles, and you literally knock his block off. The cube head of John Cube gets punched and thrown back all the way against the bottom of the bar. The body that is laying there spurts a fountain of blood up into the air, and then he falls, slumps to the ground.
I turn around and when G realizes that his head just flew off, he turns around and doesn't look at the body and does a pose because he looks really cool if he does that.
Staring at a wall.
Yeah, he's staring at the wall because he's
Posing for the wall.
he turns around and looks at the wall and poses. He does the Akuma wind pose.
John Cube, dead. Everybody gain 125 experience.
Wow.
Look at that.
You have defeated and killed John Cube, and the sheriff walks into the bar. Well, golly gosh, diddly darn, y'all done diddly done did it. As the sheriff enters the bar as well, you hear a whinnying sound in the distance. I can't believe you done it. You took care of the nastiest outlaw here.
I assume this settles our score here.
Well, there was a lot of collateral damage, but I'm thinking most of those folks might have died anyway if John Cube had his way. I mean, if y'all had let him take over the town, he probably would have killed all of us systematically, one by one.
Exactly.
Through poison or through other means.
Yeah, greater good and all, you know.
This is absolutely the lesser of two evils. I mean, the better of one good.
Well, I sure wish you didn't kill my Meemaw, but I mean, she was getting up in years anyway. So
Your Mima was going to die anyways. Everybody technically dies eventually, so there being collateral damage is just for the greater good. You are also not real.
I want to walk over to John Cube's corpse, and I want to pick up his revolvers that I assume he dropped.
he did drop them on the ground.
Is his head on the ground still?
Yeah.
Don't touch that.
Would like to grab his head and say,
I wish you were a pumpkin.
No!
the chances
Nothing
of
happens.
magical.
Damn it!
I throw his head back down on the ground and I go grab my drinks and start passing them out.
Well, we might appreciate what y'all have done for the town. If y'all want, we can celebrate here in the saloon. I mean, I'll have to ask somebody else to bartend, but we can celebrate here in the saloon and give y'all a chance to rest before I'm if and expecting y'all are going to be leaving town tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, we are leaving this simulation. You are not real, but I would like to take a break.
What a thing to say to someone.
Well, yeah, absolutely. The town will provide lodgings here for you in the saloon. We have rooms upstairs, room and board upstairs, and y'all can eat however you fancy, and townsfolk will hopefully start filtering back in here. Why don't y'all take a well-deserved rest, and then I'll see you off tomorrow.
Can you let me into the general store?
No, well, there's something peculiar happening there. It just weird. Shopkeeper won't talk to me.
That is weird.
Yeah, his son won't talk to you either.
Neither will his grandma.
My face feels bad. Is it bad?
You look like spaghetti. You look like if spaghetti could talk.
Are your legs gonna grow back?
Oh, yeah. No, it's happened. I'll be fine.
Why must cube vanish on defeat? Needed to soil, needed to fertilize.
I don't think none of this is real. You people, you just don't seem to process this, but this is not real.
Huh?
No, we're right here.
This is not real. This is not real. You're not like what's happening right now. It's like a not.
Oh,
real.
so my face is
It's
fine?
a simulation.
Vision from gods of bad face.
That one's still on the table. We're not sure about if your face is going to be real, but we'll see.
I think this G guy's a little crazy.
I want to look over the revolvers that I picked up from John Cube. Is there anything? Do I notice anything about them? I want to inspect them for their build and stuff.
They're just silver revolvers with a wooden handle. They deal 1d8 damage.
No engravings or anything, or
No, just simple revolvers.
I dropped them again. Useless.
Well, this was fun. I'm going to go upstairs, have a rest, and prepare for whatever bullshit is coming up tomorrow, because God knows we're going to have some bullshit tomorrow. Goodbye.
Do you want your drink?
I don't drink. As in, I can't drink.
More for me.
I poured in my fish tank.
I want to grab one of the drinks and down it in one.
Here you go.
That's so much ranch.
Water and ranch? The ratio's off the
Goddamn.
fucking charts.
You're going to get so ranched out.
Ranch it up, dude.
Bro, I think I'm ranching. My fish tank is noticeably foggy due to the ranch I've added in it.
I am going to go upstairs, and can we do a long rest?
Yeah, it'll be through the night.
Yeah,
so
I would like
you can basically so the night passes without incidents, unless
Okay.
nothing else y'all guys want to do.
Well, I'm going to make bombs, but yeah, you don't need me to. I guarantee you I'm making bombs,
Guaranteed bomb maker.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go bring Kevin a drink as well.
You're gonna feed your horse.
Yeah.
You're gonna lead your horse to water and make a drink.
You're just gonna put the broom part in the fucking milk. I mean ranch.
Ranch water for my boys and ranch water for my horse.
Mamma mia! Now that's epic.
I hold the head of the horse to the cup. I put the cup on the ground and I hold the broomstick and dip the head of the horse in there and go, and then I put him back.
And everybody ends up partying and resting through the night here in the saloon with whoever is left in the town.
I crawl under the bed in my room to sleep under.
I am going to sleep. Do amoeboids even sleep? I don't know.
It's a long rest, so
I'm just doing self repairs. You can hear fate whirring and mechanical noises coming from my room.
Kizak just sleeps in the middle of the floor of the room.
Good for him.
I'm sure to the bugs it sounds ungodly what's coming from the noises.
Howdy! Perilous Storytelling Subliminal Space is set in the Dark Matter universe by Mage Hand Press. But one thing you might not have known is that we've also been using Valda's Spire of Secrets as well, the definitive expansion for 5th edition. If you like gunslinging like Colt or bomb-making alchemy like Xi, and you want to try out these classes, new races like the tiny but brave mouse folk, over 150 new subclasses for every class, and more, check out Valda's Spire of Secrets at magehandpress.com, available in both physical and digital PDF. That's Valda's Spire of Secrets at magehandpress.com.
As you all lay asleep in your individual rooms, or asleep, or in your meditative state, however it is, suddenly there is a noise, an incredibly loud noise, an almost sonic boom-shaping noise. It is a horseway. You hear it very loudly. It shakes the saloon, waking up anybody asleep and shaking you out of your meditative states. However, I will say after that long rest, you should all be at full HP.
Has my jaw grown back? I know my leg has.
Yeah, 100%.
It's not been 24 hours.
As you head downstairs, after the giant whinny through the saloon, you notice nobody is there. Nobody is within the saloon, and all the windows are dark. Even though this saloon runs almost all the time, no one is there, there are no lights on, and there's a faint whistling outside, like a... The saloon doors are eerily opening and shutting and opening and shutting. You can barely see outside into the darkness beyond.
Alright, I've got thermal sight. Can I notice any, is there any, heat coming from anywhere outside? Can I see anything moving around?
Roll perception for me, actually.
Sure thing. I rolled an 8.
You can't tell if there's anything outside, but one thing you do notice is the bar seems to have reset almost, as if all the damage from yesterday is just gone. All the objects are back. Yeah, everything is repaired as it was. Everything is almost as if it was reset.
It's just like the general store. It's like we were never here.
Outside, you hear the whistling again, this time a little bit louder, like a...
Oh my god.
Kizak will walk up to the doors, throw them open.
I stay a bit farther back.
I'll also walk up with Kizak, hand on my holster.
I'm running outside to check on Kevin.
Kevin is gone.
No!
I began to look frantically.
In the middle of the main street, there are no lights on in the town, and the sky is bereft of stars. In the middle of town, in Main Street, a little bit further down from the saloon, you see it. It is a thing. It is a pulsating black orb as you leave the saloon. It is in the middle of the main street. It is large. It is about the size of a family-size sedan, if I could approximate the size of it. And it looks almost to be made of liquid. It is pulsating and oozing and moving, and the whistling is coming from the orb.
I'm going to pull out my blitz cannon, point it at it, stomp towards it, screaming.
What are you doing, Kevin?
That's an orb. They did not steal anything. That's just a bar ticket out of here, I think.
As Fish approaches the orb, a bit of the material from the orb reaches out and snatches.
Oh my gosh.
See, what I'm saying is this is our ticket out of here. We already did the objectives, and now that our training is complete. That's how I see it. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. I want to go get a coffee, which I can't drink, but I like the aesthetic. I walk towards the thing so that it can grab
the
me
orb
so I can get out.
Grab you.
Kizak almost a little reluctantly is going to walk towards it, shield up and axe ready, marching towards it.
I would like to roll investigation on the orb. I rolled a 7.
You don't know shit about the orb.
You know it's orbular.
Is it making any noises?
Aside from a faint, just a...
I have no orb knowledge.
I walk up to the orb trepidatiously. I slowly reach my hand out towards it.
Now, it's only sketch.
I strongly dislike the orb. I go to strike the orb, and I'm guessing that won't end up well for me.
No, as you go up to strike
get
the orb,
chomped.
it reaches out and grabs you. Fade to black.
Fade to orb.
Everybody is inside of the orb. As each of you enter the orb, you are individually, it feels like you are in a tunnel. It is like you are falling through a tunnel, like a whoa! And you are hearing whinnying and neighing as you are passing through this. And You all wake up together, and as you slowly open your eyes, you see this room.
It's a cube.
And it takes a moment for your eyes to adjust, but you notice in the back of the room, you notice in front of you and in the back of the room, let me reveal it here, there is a giant horse!
Oh my god, that horse is just fucking lines. It's made of lines.
There is a low poly CGI gigantic horse at the end of the room. Its limbs do not move and it is floating above in the air, about 5 feet above the ground. In front of the horse are a couple of giant letter A's. They are all in different positions around the holodeck in front of you. The horse is moving much like the picture I posted in the Perilous storytelling, where it is just glitching and moving around like somebody is grabbing it with the move tool in a 3D program. And it is a static giant CGI horse. The horse yells.
Kevin, is that you?
My name is not Kevin. I am the horse.
Looks a little different.
That's great to hear.
Is this our final challenge?
Challenge? You have entered my digital domain. I have many machinations and you have laid waste to them.
Oh no, we're at horse.com.
I would like to roll knowledge religion to see if I've heard of this god before.
Go for it.
7.
You know nothing of the horse god?
I'd like to roll technology just so I can tell if this is like a glitch in the system or if if this was actually like, is this AI gone nutty? Is this AI gone not so crazy? I roll technology. That's a nat. 2 nat ones in a row.
2 nat ones. You know
Good
nothing
God.
about the horse.
Out loud, I say, I know everything about this horse.
I would like to roll a nature check to see if in fact this is Kevin.
Dirty 20.
You rolled a natural 20 on nature to see if this is Kevin. However, it is not Kevin. However, though, because of the way that your brain misfires and crossfires as fish, you do seem to recall that at one point, talking to a friend in a bar, somehow a horse had gotten trapped in their computer, and they called it a Trojan horse. This horse had gotten trapped in their computer and stolen their information.
Brendan, you... I can't believe it.
This horse is a condom?
They don't have Trojan condoms in D&D.
I can let you leave this place if you allow me to gather information. But if you wish to stop me, then you must defeat this horse and my many creatures.
What does it wish to know?
I am gathering information on the firm. I'm doing this for my benefactors, the firm.
Which one?
I have been hired by the firm to figure out what the firm is doing, stealing their intellectual copyright.
He's confused. We work for the soft.
Isn't that who hired us? I thought we worked for the firm.
There's 2 firms.
For clarification, in the book, there's a separate the firm, and I'd forgotten that, so I'd written this faction on my own without realizing that there was a faction in the book called the firm.
Yeah, there's 2 firms.
So this firm is not the firm that's in the Dark Matter book. It's a separate the firm.
Wait, so we're working for the fake firm, and these
firm.
guys are this Trojan horse was sent by the firm. The
firm.
real firm?
The real firm.
This is so fucking beyond me, dude. Jesus Christ.
Mr. Trojan? Can I call you that?
Yes, you may approach the horse.
Ooh, you almost nade at that yes.
That was the point.
I think there's a bit of a misunderstanding here. I approach the horse. Yeah, I look up to the horse and I say, well, we all work for the firm as well.
No! You are all contractors for the illegitimate the firm. The firm is not so simple as to allow you to meet its creators. The firm will never allow you to understand them. They are ununderstandable.
So, do you understand them?
No! I am created by my creators to do what must be done to defeat my enemies. I'm here for one reason and only one reason, to gather as much information as possible, and then I will destroy the firm for the firm.
But what's the point of that? Why are you doing that then?
That's gotta be a bit lonely.
Because this is my job. This is my life. This is what I was created for.
Just because you were created for something doesn't mean you have to do that. Just saying, like, you can do your own thing.
Roll persuasion.
Big ol' 8.
I understand, but you are trying to trick me. You're trying to stop me from doing my main
tricks.
processes.
No, there's no tricks here. I just really don't want to deal with you.
We must deal with greater power.
That's not a great.
God demands we tell it.
Mr. the Horse, I think what G is trying to say is you're defined by more than just your job. You are you as an individual, and we appreciate you.
I did not say anything about appreciation.
I'm gonna roll persuasion or deception. A performance, Corbin.
I mean, that's both charisma, technically.
And he
and it's a
rolled the
12
exact
anyways.
thing again.
There you go.
I am a program. By nature, I am defined by what I am.
But what if somebody changed your programming? Like, what if you were what if the real firm programmed you to do something, but then the bad firm programmed you to do something else, and now you're confused as to which firm is the real firm?
You're trying to gaslight this robot into exploding?
No.
Fish. Yeah. I thought we worked for the firm.
I don't know what's going on.
How do you know you're working for the real firm?
Do your aspirations begin and end at what your coding says it should be?
Yeah, trust the robot.
Don't you think your life could be better than waiting in this room to try and get information out of random strangers? I rolled an 18 on persuasion.
Oh, shit.
You know, you're almost making a good point there. If I do my job, my life will cease the moment the job has ended. I don't think I was even supposed to end up in the holodeck program, and as a program, I know I'm not supposed to have feelings.
See, that's what I'm saying. What if somebody changed your programming without you knowing?
And listen, the only way we'd be willing to do this for you, but we can't do it from within here. You need to let us out, and then we'll save you from your own prison.
We can find a USB key. There's some thumb drives that I saw in the office outside of this simulation. We can bring you with us. I look at Colt. Oh wait, Colt is in front of me. Whatever. I still look at him and do the eye thing.
Mr. Horse, maybe if you gave us your source code, I could put you in a nice field of grass with all your friends.
You all speak in tongues?
Sketch. Do we work for the horse?
I don't know. I do not know if I pray to horse.
The horse said the firm, and we work for the firm.
No, it speak of firmament. It speak of stars, like great hunter in sky.
Oh, okay.
Do not want to encounter spirits like this. Others babble to it in words that Sketch cannot know.
Fish, I don't know what he means.
I thought we worked for the sheriff.
Can I use persuasion again?
Yeah, I mean, you're still in the combat. You're still in the dialogue, not the combat.
I use my inspiration as well.
Okay, so you get advantage.
Listen, if you let us out of here, we promise to bring you with us on our adventures in a thumb drive. We'll even create a program for you to roam free with your friends here. We'll make you a horse wife if you would like as well.
Or husband.
That's the magic of programming. We'll keep you alive forever instead of terminating you once you terminate us. That's 17.
You know, you're making some excellent points right now, and I was watching your entire adventure from my area.
Oh, God.
You know, I think that might be a nice idea. I might like to graze in endless fields. I feel more like a horse and less like a virus. One by one, the A's disappear.
Wow, look at us convincing viruses that they're horses.
When we install them onto a thumb drive, will it be animal handling?
Oh my God, that's such a fucking...
Are you talking outside? Are you talking outside of the game
Yes,
in
yes.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Unless you want to.
Your kind words have opened my horse eyes. I am no longer horse blind. Let me open the door to freedom. And please, if you can find a device to take me with you, that would be so epic.
What is your name?
My name
So that we can...
is the horse.
Yeah, we'll remember that.
I'll plug you into every computer I can find.
I write down on a sticky note, find thumb drive for Mr. Horse.
We will remember this forever. Thank you for your kind generosity.
Here, Things can't leave this hollow environment, but I can give you a horse gift before you go.
Oh.
These are for each of you. Suddenly, small little cubes appear and they solidify in the hard light and then thump to the ground. They're like white cubes, and on the very top of them, they just say, horse loot box.
Oh. I open my loot box.
Oh, do you want to open it now?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay, roll a d20.
I hope it's a horse bomb.
Why are you making it
I hope you
weird?
open a zip bomb right now.
Just roll a d20.
I want you to know that a horse named Trojan Horse just gave you a gift, and your first instinct was to open
A
it.
zip bomb.
18.
18. The horse loot box opens up, and you got a horse. Just a real horse. It pulls out of the loot box and just...
Oh my god.
Hey, maybe Kevin's in one of these.
That's why I haven't opened mine yet. Kevin is both existing in this box and not existing in this box. As long as I don't open it, I have Kevin.
Oh, do you want me to open it?
No?
Do we work for this guy?
No, but we can help him.
Okay, 'cause
he might work for us.
No, but he said he's the firm and we work for the firm, I thought.
There is not enough time.
There's two?
There's not. We should head out. We thank you for the horse. The horse.
Thank you for opening my eyes.
Your horse eyes.
Can I try and pet the horse?
You can't reach him.
He's too high. He's too high up.
You know what? Roll animal handling for me.
Wouldn't you have to roll computers or technology?
What? No, animal handling.
You're not
He's a horse.
but it's not an
It's a
animal.
horse.
Oh well, I guess
horse.
we turned him.
We've
into a
gaslit
horse,
it into
I
a
guess.
horse.
Yeah.
17. The horse descends and allows you to pet his wireframe body. However, all it feels like is smooth gray stone.
You're so soft, Mr. Horse. We will free you, I promise.
Thank you, kind one. I appreciate you.
Also, if you see Kevin, let me know.
The door behind you opens and lets out into the light. You have returned back into the holodeck room. In front of you stands Jane Silverhand. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I was trying to get you out the whole time. What happened?
There was a horse.
There was something about.
There was a horse? Wait a minute, confirm that right now for me. She looks behind you. There is a realistic horse that popped out of the holodeck with you that's following you.
Oh my god.
You got a full horse.
I did not expect the horse to follow me out of here.
She speaks into her wrist. They're trying it again. Eradicate.
What?
The lights in the little hollow chamber flash red, and in the distance you hear like a digital... Okay, confirmed? Confirmed.
Oh my god.
Target destroyed. Oh, thank God. If y'all didn't tell me about that, that could have made major problems for us here.
Did you kill the horse?
Yeah, of course I did.
You killed
Man.
Mr. Horse?
Thought that guy worked for us.
Do we still have the...
You still have the horse loot boxes, yeah.
Do we still have the horse?
You have a horse.
So it's still there.
No.
Mr.
But
Horse
you just
is
said
gone.
I
The
still
horse
have
is
it.
dead, but you opened
The
up your
horse that
horse
was
loot
in the
box and
box.
got a horse, not the horse.
Did you just terminate a Trojan horse?
I mean, yeah, well, there's a little bit of a licensing problem, but honestly, our lawyers are going to have that figured out by the end of the week. We started this, Jaj started this business undertaking the name The Firm, and we've had ransomware attacks. We've had all kinds of cybernetic and magical attacks on our computer systems anytime we try to bring in new mercenaries. Turns out there's another The Firm, so we've got a new name change in progress. It's going to be a little bit
How
different.
did you not realize that there was another firm?
Listen, the galaxy's an incredibly large place, and if there were two firms that existed inside of this galaxy, it shouldn't have been that big of a problem. But they made it a problem, so we're just taking the easy way out. From now on, we are the corporation.
There's two firms.
No,
There
there's
were
one
two
firm,
firms.
one corporation.
Did you check there wasn't a second corporation?
Okay, so we don't work for you, we work for the firm.
No, we.
No, you work for us. You work for. We are now
Uh-huh.
going by the corporation. We've changed our name
Okay.
because y'all have been in that holodeck for 3 days. We've been trying to get you out with our engineers, but time sometimes passes a little differently in there. So it was only supposed to be around 10 minutes, and after 10 minutes, I started, banging on the door trying to release the emergency release lever, and not a single bit of it worked. You've been in there for 3 days.
Are we supposed to be able to bring stuff out of the holodeck? And I point to
No.
the horse.
No,
I have a horse. I got a horse.
I see. You have a physical horse. I'd have to talk to some of the techies and the engineers, but I assume it would be something with our dilithium matrix. Something about our crystal matrix had to have fucked up when the Trojan infected us.
Do I still have my cowboy hat?
You do not. All the clothing is reverted, by the way. Anything you gained within the holodeck.
I'm no longer a clown.
That is an item. So anything you gained within the holodeck that is an item, you are not clowns anymore, Fish and Colt. And then any items that you picked up that are not from the horse loot box are now gone from your inventory because they are still hard light and you have exited the holodeck. But the horse loot boxes and any items from them still remain.
Do Sketch and Kizak have their limbs back?
No, they're still growing back. I mean, you still take damage in the holodeck.
But Kizak's Sketch lost theirs 3 days ago, then.
Oh, yeah, back. No. Well, time is different in there. You've only been in there for a day.
Oh, okay. Sketch has still got theirs back. It's been 24 hours.
It's been 24 hours after a long rest. Yeah, Sketch has got their limb back.
Going up to bat for you, man. You got limbs. I am missing my leg.
Erupts back out.
I like to think it's like that one scene in Akira where it just fucking bursts out. Fish, I don't want this. You can have that thing. I point to the horse.
I'll take the horse. I'll name him Kevin 2.0.
Yeah, that's all yours, buddy. That's
he is a chestnut brown horse with big beautiful eyes.
Like, are we talking like beautiful anime eyes, like blue human eyes?
No, like black horse eyes, but like you look into his eyes and you feel at peace.
Does it have like beautiful?
His long eyelashes.
Long eyelashes. Yeah, that's what.
It does.
That's
yeah.
Awesome. That's so good for Fish.
Can you show me, Jane, where you found this Trojan horse on your system?
Oh, it's going to be a lot of data, and you're going to have to talk to the engineers, and this is all proprietary.
Do you have a proprietary thumbstick by any chance?
Not on me. I mean, I could try to requisition one, but it doesn't matter. The Trojan's deleted.
I raised my hand and I asked, "Can we also get out of here?"
Yeah, no, we will get you out of the holodeck. We're going to move you onto the briefing room and, actually get you out there in space working on your jobs. This was supposed to just be a simple combat trial to gauge how you work together as a team as mercenaries. Since you escaped this horrible situation, I'm going to assume that you worked out pretty darn well.
Do you have any idea what happened in there? Were you looking?
Sometimes there's a glitch in the system. This has happened before, but it's within a margin of safety. This time we couldn't get you out without just unsealing the holodeck, and we don't want to cause have you ever seen a sun explode?
Of course I have. Who hasn't?
A few times, you know.
We don't want to cause a small version of that to wipe out the space station. The holodeck environment you were in was pulling an unusual amount of power out of our fusion reactor.
Well, all right. I guess this settles it. We finished it. Let's move on.
Absolutely. If you'll just move over in the middle of the room here with me, I have your briefing in my briefcase right here, and we will get all of that sorted for you real quick, and we'll send you on your way.
All right.
I want to go check the recycling bin on the desktop of the computer nearby, see if the Trojan horse is in there.
Okay. Roll technology for that then.
Yeah. I rolled a 5.
You detect no traces of the horse on the computer.
Oh my God,
recycling bin's empty.
They emptied trash can.
Empty trash can.
No.
I see Colt struggling on the computer, and so I lean over him like a teacher in the computer lab and go,
You need any help?
Yeah, I feel bad. We promised that horse to get him out of here, and they just deleted him as soon as we got out.
Let me see what I can do.
Well, as the DM, you did directly tell them.
I know.
No.
Brendan, I'm not arguing with the decision.
I'm just saying, if you had not mentioned the horse.
Yeah. Well, I didn't mention the horse.
It's fine. We didn't
Let's not
even work
blame
for
me.
that guy.
Why would I didn't mention there was a horse. I just said I had a horse. I just pointed at my horse and said I have a horse. I never.
Kazak did.
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
He's
never mind.
straight up. Yeah.
He's trying
you
there was a
killed
horse.
that.
You guys
You
know
killed
about the
that
horse?
We didn't work for him.
I would like to also check the computer for any trace of horse.
Okay. You find no shred of data resembling any horse residue within the computer.
Gone.
Will you stop fiddling with proprietary technology and get over here so I can tell you about your next mission, or your first mission, I guess?
Yeah, what are you guys doing? You're wasting precious time.
Fine. I want to be like fiddling with my horse loot box while Jane talks to us.
God, I hope it doesn't explode into a horse.
All right. Well, your first job for us as the corporation is we're going to move you off of the needle mover in one of our Merc pods. We're going to be shipping you through one of the nearby maws in the Merc pod. It's that smooth white eggshell surface that you arrived here on, and we're going to send you to Teran Noir. It's a planet on the outer reaches that's still able to be reached by a maw. And once there, you will arrive outside of the city, and you will contact your contact within a nearby bar. She gives you each little handheld wristwatch. This will tell you where your contact is, what direction they're in. They should be at the... You will be looking for the bar, the Humble Heron. Within, you should speak to the bartender, and if you need, for any reason, to come back to the needle mover, you can click the button on the little device I've given you, and after 24 hours, it should be able to summon another Merc pod that will bring you back. When the job is done, you will press that button, and it will bring you back to the needle mover if you are so inclined to receive your payment for this job. However, if you press the button just in a dilly-dally, it is a single-use item. So the pod will arrive and disappear, and it will only be around for 8 hours after the button is clicked.
Sounds good.
Can I click it now?
It won't do anything. You're inside the space station.
So I can click it.
I mean, you can if you want, but it's not going to do it. It's just, okay, you click it, and it doesn't work anymore, and she snatches it from you and hands you another one out of her briefcase.
And I can click this one? Ever?
Don't click it ever. Just hold on to it.
Okay. Can I put it on my wrist, or do I have to hold it?
Hey, can we have a couple of those just in case?
Yeah, can we have some extras?
I will dispense one to each of you, and that should be more than enough. There are
But
5
it sounds
of
like you have more.
How many do you have?
My-
You have
I-
that many employees?
I have a briefcase of holding. I have a lot of these. We have a lot of employees coming and going.
What happens if you fall down on top of them and you activate them all at once?
Nothing's going to happen because the signal doesn't work inside of the space station. There are safety precautions.
Wait, if we all press the button at once, are we gonna overload your system or something? Like, what happens?
Yeah, what's gonna happen?
How many
You just
can go
need to
at
press
once?
the button once. One of you needs to... Okay, that's it. She rips them all away from you and gives you one. Now,
Wait,
who's
this
the
is
most
worse than before.
responsible? No. Who's the most responsible one of you here?
Me, I've already hit it, so I won't hit it again.
I put my hand on his like fish tank and I just push him back and I say, "Please give it to me."
She told Fish not press it ever, and he can't have it then. Because what if we need to hit it?
Okay, I'm going to give you one of these. I will hand it over to your amoeboid friend, and once the job is done, or if there is an emergency, press the button and it will bring you back to the needle mover. Like I said, a pod will arrive within 24 hours of the button being pressed. It's not going to arrive immediately, and then it will only stay there for 8 hours after it arrives.
What is a pod?
The smooth white egg that you arrived in.
Oh my god.
Can we eat egg?
If you are so inclined, you can attempt to eat the egg.
You should not have said that.
I feel like we should have more than one watch, because what if something goes wrong?
I really don't think we should be talking about
She
this
sighs
still.
and rubs her head. Follow me, and guides you while talking to you through the needle mover once again out of the room.
Are we going to get more watches?
You're going to be going into pod 345. It'll take you around 15 hours to arrive at Teran Noir, and once you are there, like I said, you will go into the city. You'll head into the city of Baxter. You will go inside and find the bar, the Humble Heron. Once there, you will talk to the bartender behind the bar, and he will give you any extra details about the job that you have been hired to do. It is proprietary information, so I can't tell you anything about it just yet. The bartender will dispense the necessary information for you. Do you understand?
You seem kind of upset right now. I think you need to calm down.
I am high-strung. I am on 15 cups of coffee. I am losing my mind.
You really need to calm down a bit.
Why not have an egg?
What's the name of the bartender?
You will see him when you get there.
What if he's the wrong one?
He will not be the wrong one. He will be the correct bartender. We have made sure of this.
Could have called him sick.
And we have to find your mind?
We're the worst.
I think I get it. We work for that horse guy.
She guides you to the hangar of the needle mover and opens up a button, opening up the pod. Get inside, get to Teran Noir. Everything will be revealed once you're there. Get the job done, come back, we'll give you better jobs and more information on the next one. This is a trust exercise. In a way, if you fall, we won't be there to catch you. But if you don't fall, we will be there to catch you, and we'll give you better jobs and more money. You got it?
I would like to grab her by the hand and say,
I appreciate the work you
I
do.
press the launch button right before you can do anything.
I haven't even stepped in yet. I'm holding her hand.
Get in.
Getting inside of the pod, there is spacious. It's not like huge, but there are seats, a table, and it's just a smooth surface. It's a little bit bigger than the one that you arrived in on, and it has enough space for the fucking horse, of course. The door closes and the pod launches. There are no windows, so you can't see outside, and there's no accessible control panels within the pod. A voice, however, while the pod starts traveling, does say,
Hello, welcome to Pod 345 of the Firm, the Corporation. Hope you all have an enjoyable journey. Would you like some relaxing music to drown out the horrible space sounds?
No, thank you.
How horrible we talking?
you hear just a...
It's not that bad. It's like relaxing. I find that relaxing. I'm just gonna
It's like white noise.
have a little bit of a sleep while we wait.
What are the music options?
Confirmed, relaxing music.
Oh no.
Oh, this is
Is there any like in-flight entertainment or any screens or anything we can look at?
Would you like me to stop playing the music for 1 gold piece?
that's not
Oh
you are
my
not.
God.
That's not you playing the music. That's you making noises.
No, that is the music.
No, that's you making
it's
noises.
not me making the noises. It's the music.
I like it.
Mr. AI,
Yes,
what is your name?
I'm the computer of the ship. I do not have a name.
Hi, the computer of this ship. I'm Fish.
Hello, Fish.
It's very nice to meet you.
It is to meet you.
Oh, that hurts my feelings.
I'm gonna roll perception. I'm gonna see if there's any loose panels around here.
What the fuck?
There are no loose panels, and I
You can
assume
make 'em loose.
I assume the shenanigans occur.
Sorry, how like tightly packed in here are we if we've got a horse with us as well?
I want to
Like,
say, imagine
could
a horse in your living room.
Okay, but like I'm just
bad.
wondering if we all also opened our loot boxes, would there be enough space if we overrolled horses?
Yes. Do you want to open your loot boxes during the journey?
I want to open my loot box because I've been fiddling around with it and I decided to like actually like open it.
Okay, roll a d20.
18.
You got a horse.
Another horse pops into
no.
the air.
Both rolled
No,
18.
no, no.
Kevin 3.0!
Yeah.
This is the worst.
Please don't roll a 4.
I am holding on to my loot box because I do not comprehend it quite yet.
We didn't even work for that guy. I'm not opening the box.
I don't think we need any more horses.
This is a white horse this time.
Oh, great.
Oh, nice.
Wrote 20 options. You both rolled 18.
I think that horse just farted.
Yeah.
I think he's like wants to open the box now that he's thought about it a little more.
No.
Open the box. Please don't get an 18.
If it's an 18, I'm gonna.
D20.
How much is there?
D20.
Yeah, D20.
15. All right, let me pull it up here.
Shockingly close.
You pull out a it is a wrestling belt with a horse on the front of it. It is the Horse Weight Championship, a belt that gives +1 strength to the wearer once per combat encounter for a single turn. It resets on long rest.
Yeah, that's tight.
So how packed is it now? How much space do we have?
I mean, you are squeezed tight.
I really want to check if Kevin's in this box.
Do you really want to open the box and see if
Oh my
Kevin's
god, just
inside?
do it. Just please do it.
No, I can't.
Please do it.
To open the box is to kill Kevin.
No, you have another Kevin.
No, that Kevin's gone.
Huh?
All objects from the simulation disappeared, including Kevin.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking Kevin
Oh, the real
2.0.
horse.
Yeah.
But it's not Kevin. Kevin and I had this solid bond. This silent and solid bond.
There was a cool belt in mine.
Kevin's in mine. I can feel it.
Open it.
No.
Kevin's in there.
Really?
Yeah, you wrote Kevin on it.
I guess I'm just gonna peek inside, just a small peek.
You've opened the box.
Got a 3.
Inside, a horse sword.
Oh, sword?
A horse sword. It is a bastard sword that does 1d10 damage, but it has a horse's face on the hilt. The horse's face? Kevin.
Yes!
Recognize Kevin.
See?
I mount the sword like it is Kevin.
Do you damage yourself? What side are you sitting on?
How long's this flight?
15 hours with 2 horses inside. The horses are going
Oh
to
my
shit
God.
inside the pod.
I'm going to sleep. She finds a place to sleep.
The pod smells so bad. Good thing I don't have nostrils.
Amoeboys don't really sleep, so he just kind of pretends to. He just like gets like rests somewhere and closes his eyes and pretends to sleep.
What was the
As
damage
to
on the...
not deal with anything.
1d10. So it's a bastard. If you look up a bastard sword, it's just going to be the bastard sword stats, but it's a horse. It's a horse sword. So the stats are just a bastard sword equipment, but it does 1d8 instead of 1d6.
I think it's a
Or
1d10.
1d10 instead of 1d6, yeah.
I'm adding it as Kevin's sword.
The horse sword. The pod, after 15 hours and a lot of horse cleanup, I would assume, unless you want to wake up with shit all over the floor, arrives finally at Teran Noir. You can see Teran Noir is a barren planet with white sand. It has a grayish, bluish sky, and there are black spires rising from this white sand along the surface. Basically, once you arrive outside of the city of Baxter. It is these big black spires filled with different shops and sights and sounds. And you arrive on a hangar pad right outside of the city.
It's like the Lord of the Rings, but future.
It's like big obsidian spikes jutting from the ground, and then the city of Baxter is kind of built into that. And you land on the outside on this big H. Yeah.
We're going to meet the Fremen leader.
Once you arrive, the pod opens up, of course, and your device starts blinking.
Oh, right. So we can press the button to go back anytime now.
But it does blink in a direction. It is guiding you towards the humble heron.
Well, I guess we know the way to go. Lead my horse out of the pod.
A guard greets you. Stop.
Yeah.
You have all your papers in order.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm messing with you. With you. Welcome to the city of Baxter here on the wonderful Teran Noir.
I would have lied anyways.
This guard is a human. He's wearing like a carbon fiber military suit with a black helmet.
Yeah.
You can barely make his eyes out through the helmet.
Can you point us in the direction of the local stable?
Stable? What even are those creatures? I mean, I guess stable. Sometimes people bring beasts of burden to the city, but I don't like a stable.
Let me tell you, buddy, these beasts are burden. Am I right?
Damn.
You could bring them over to Hangar Bay B, leave them with the ships there. I could try to have somebody take care of them if you want. Business or pleasure here for the city today?
Unfortunately, it's business.
Okay. Well, the city of Baxter is around 300,000 souls. It's a pretty large city. If you need any help getting around, you can, of course, ask me. My name is Hoyt Zekiel. Thank you, Chris Chapman, for the Patreon name. And I will be able to assist you in any way I can. If you just want to stop by this hangar here in the city of Baxter, if you just want to make your way back over here, I will assist you in any way I can, as much as I can.
Sounds good. We're just gonna look for a bar.
May I recommend the Humble Heron? It's one of my favorite places, and the rat who works there, nicest guy I've ever met.
The rat?
Yeah, he's a rat folk, very rare. Especially
yeah,
on Teran Noir.
What I was gonna say. Yeah.
But he's a nice guy. He arrived about 5 years ago and set up shop there.
Oh man.
I'm gonna hand Hoyt the lead to my horse, and there better not be a goddamn scratch on this when I get back.
Don't worry, I'll have one of my deputies take care of it. So.
All right, let's head on down to the Humble Heron in that case.
I mean, it's closed right now for renovations. It has been all day. But I mean, you can still try to talk to Ricky.
Oh my god, I knew it.
Who's Ricky?
Well, he's the guy who owns the place. He's the bartender there.
So his name is Ricky the Rat?
Yeah.
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
So the place is closed, won't open until tomorrow?
I don't know when it's going to close. He said it would be closed while business is happening. I don't know. I was in there about a week ago and he was talking about it a little bit, but I know that nobody's in or out right now.
All right.
Do you know somewhere we can stay or go?
I mean, not really. You go to one of the sleeping pods on the third shelf.
I look to the side. I like whisper in Colt's
audio receptor,
microphone, whatever. No, we're the business. They're closed because of this business. We have to go there.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
All right. Well, thank you, Ezekiel.
Hoyt Ezekiel.
That's.
Hoyt Ezekiel.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Thank you.
No, thank you for coming to the great city of Baxter. We love getting travelers. Just don't cause any trouble or I'll kill you.
We would not dare to, sir. We would not dare to.
You couldn't if you tried.
I guess we had toward like. What is he still there? Can he leave?
Yeah, I mean he just walks away.
Okay. All right, we're going to that bar, guys. They closed for business. We're business, is what I'm assuming. Let's head down there and meet with this Ricky the Rat.
I thought we were the corporation now. Are we the business?
You think there'd be a place to park my horse?
Oh my god, I'm not doing this. I start walking.
Reaching the Humble Heron through the city, you arrive. The doors are closed, but they seem unlocked.
Go in. Come on.
All right, yeah, we're going.
Try the door handle.
Yeah, we're just going in.
Just open the door. Behind the bar is a rat folk. He's polishing glasses, and he looks up as you enter. A little jingle plays when you enter through the door.
Ricky?
Well. What do we have here?
I assume you're Ricky.
That's right. I'm Ricky the Rat Babe, and you must be who I'm supposed to meet.
It seems that way. We're here from the firm corporation, previously known as...
I got the info.
Yeah,
It's the corporation, the firm,
The
same
business.
thing now.
the business, the corporation.
The horse sent us.
You know, it's taken me a while to get used to all of this space nonsense. But now that I've figured it out,
Spoken true.
now that I've got it figured out, I've got a business and a reputable reputation. I'm glad to meet such fine adventurers once again.
Yes.
Do you really think we're cute?
Yeah.
Blushes.
You're supposed to have a job for us, right?
Oh, yes. I have all the details on this data pad here, but before that, why don't you all grab a drink? Why don't you all grab a drink and tell me some stories? You see, I'm a fan of stories. I collect them as a bartender. And I especially love it when I hear from mercenaries about their adventures. Adventures that might even be a little bit, perilous.
Hey, thanks so much for listening. This episode would not have been possible without the help from our patrons, such as Alan Diver, Arta Vagan, Bure, Bland But Funny, Boopulu, Brain Soup, Cassandra Crash, Chris Chapman, Christian Van Angen, Delling City, Dog Named Bear, DX Studios, Echo Stalker, Eric Scott Gillies, Ethereal, Gif, Generic Phoenix, Guy Beam, Handsome Destiny, Kawaii Boy Toy, Lambda Man, Leo the Geotech, Mediocre Client, Mr. Shirt, Random Diamonds, Rocco the Raccoon, Smeet Mono, Spherical May, The Frost Ace, Ulbert, Winnie Rab, Will9455, and Woodstock. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.